Hello everyone, we need to see Avengers. Okay, come on, let's go, we're going to see Avengers. Thank you for coming for my birthday. God bless you. We're here to see Avengers. Come on, let's go. Let's go see Avengers. Come on. Avengers. These guys are slowing me down. The film starts soon.
I've already seen it.
You ready? What's your thoughts on it?
Overall, really enjoyable. It's a really good tribute to the MCU.
Oh, okay, cool. I can't wait to see it. We're watching the Avengers. Look at that. Look at the names. The best one. Look at that.
You're like proper stroking it.
Oh, this is the best one. Come here. This is the best one. It's Rami. Anyway, we're gonna watch a video. Alright, guys. Paul. Not Paul. Alright, guys. We're here, Cineworld. And where are we, Paul?
Leicester Square. I'm at Leicester Square.
And what film are we watching?
The Avengers in 4DX.
And this is the first time watching 4DX, yeah?
That's right, yes.
Yeah, me too. You as well? Fourth time? First time? Definitely, yeah. How do you think the film's gonna be?
Well, all the reviews are very good, but it's going to be very long. It's going to be a bit of a marathon.
Yeah. I'll get off. Yeah, I expect it's gonna be really good. And here with my girlfriend. By the way, she made an awesome cake. I loved it. I got my mum to send the other piece home because I want the other piece.
I'm just scared.
What do you think? Your first time 4DX? Yeah, me as well. What do you think it's gonna be like?
I'm scared.
The film is 3 hours long, including credits.
Might be boring.
I don't think it will be boring.
I'm really scared, so yeah.
You think that it's gonna rock too much, like the guy said? Oh, I don't want to. I think it's gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna be thrilling. First time watching the 4DX Cineworld, 4DX Leicester Square. Yeah, let's see how it is afterwards. Let me interview Adrian.
Oh, you don't need to go through it.
Adrian, what about you? First time 4DX?
Yes. What time?
Well, how do you think the film's gonna be?
Really?
Thrilling, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I said. So let's see afterwards how people's react. Let's see afterwards how your reaction is, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. It's gonna be great, yeah?
It's going to be great, yeah.
You know, it's after 8:30.
It's after 8:30. Or what are we doing here then?
I don't know.
Let's get going.
It's 8:45.
It's 8:35 and we're still here. What the hell? Let's get going. The Avengers Endgame, Thursday, April 25th. Book now. That's what we're watching, guys. There you go, lovely. Guys, everyone get in the poster, quick. Get in the poster shot. Ooh, look at that Avenger. Oh, mini Avenger. Oh, fairy Avenger. Ooh. Oh, look.
Crazy Avenger.
Crazy Avenger.
Full Avenger.
And Latino Avenger. Viva la raza. Anyway, we're going to go watch Avengers 4DX. What are we going to experience?
We get a bit of snow.
Some snow.
A bit of water.
A bit of wind. A bit of sand. So hooey. A bit of light. A bit of motion. 4DX.
Wait, doesn't every cinema have light?
It's moving! It's moving! I look like Hawkeye. Yes. But Paul, what do you think of the Avengers after that, the 4DX experience? No spoilers, yeah?
4DX was great, and Avengers was great as well. It's we have trouble fitting all the actors in.
Yeah, I know.
Giving them all something to do.
Yeah.
But trying to put too much in, perhaps. But too many.
Was disgraceful how they treated some of them, particularly one lady. I'm glad Captain Marvel was not the one who killed her.
Incense.
You found incense? Is that my house? How'd you guys find the film? No spoilers, yeah?
It's okay.
What do you mean it's okay? What about the 4DX experience?
Yeah, I love that actually, because I've never...
You can go and say more. You can say more about the film.
The film was a bit crazy. I didn't really get what was going on.
He doesn't remember the last film she saw. You don't remember the last film you saw?
No, it's true, if I don't remember the... Alright.
What about 4DX? 4DX mental?
It was good, but it was just a bit crazy. I just don't remember it now.
What about you, Adrian? What do you think of it?
Loved it.
You loved it? What's your favourite part? No spoilers.
Sort of the big battles between like all the superheroes. That's when the chairs were going off so
Who's
much.
your favourite character then? My favourite character is Captain America. He really did good in this film. I like when he grabbed the something. What'd you like? Iron Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I like the film. I give it 9 out of 10. What'd you give it?
9 out of 10 as well.
9 out of 10. Jade, what'd you give the film, honey? Honey, what'd you give the film?
A 6 out of 10.
What? No, piss off. No?
I like the Iron Man thing.
The comedy 6 out of 10.
Oh, I don't remember it.
8 out of 10 then. Paul. What'd you give the film?
8, I suppose. 8.
Yeah, I'll give it a really bloody good 9 out of 10. It's a fantastic film.
Where are we going?
We're going the wrong way. We're going the wrong way. Anyway, guys, fantastic film. You should watch it. Brilliant birthday. Got some birthday gifts to unbox later. So we're going home. Yeah, you can keep them for next time.
Pay for them.
So let's get the hell out of here. Cineworld. We didn't get that though, did we? We didn't get the sun.
No.
We didn't get the sun for the cinema.
Christian, come on. You're
Bloody expensive. I'm using my girlfriend's phone. She's complaining. 6 hours. You know the film's more than that. Alright guys, we're going out to Cineworld. Thanks for joining me on the Spider Champion. Say bye bye. Say bye. Say bye. Paul, say bye. Say bye. Goodbye. Honey, say bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for the birthday, everyone. Cheers. Avengers Endgame. No more certain characters. Bye bye. See you. Cineworld, Leicester Square. It's bloody cold. Bye bye. Guys, so this is my review of Avengers Endgame. Live. Well, not live. Pre-recorded. I saw it on Saturday for my birthday celebration. And thanks to all my friends who came down there. I went to see it with my girlfriend. 4DX Cinema in Cineworld, Leicester Square. Go to Leicester Square, hit them up, Cineworld. 4 times the 4DX Cinema. The seats moved, there was snow. When the snow came on, my friend to the left of me, Adrian, right to left of me, my girlfriend, they were like this. Oh, wow, snow. And I was like that, so I was like, oh, snowing in Avengers. Anyway, because there was a scene in Avengers that was, that had snow. By the way, before I start this, coming up with spoilers, so if you're watching this and you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, please turn your phone off, get away from my channel, come back when you have watched it, go watch the film because it is better than Infinity War and most of the Captain America films, apart from Winter Soldier, apart from Captain America, no, it is better than, I think it is better than Captain America Civil War. It's better than Iron Man 2 and 3, that's for sure, and number 1, I think. So, Guardians 1 and 2 as well. Anyway, let's talk about this.
Star Wars down at Disney.
Oh, I know. Oh, show me quick. Show me quick. Ooh, okay, show me later. Anyway, Gavin's trying to show me Star Wars Land Disney. I was like, show me quick. And so, Marvel Avengers Endgame, directed by the Russo brothers. Brilliant guys. They directed Captain America's Winter Soldier. Brilliant film. Then they went to direct Avengers Infinity War Part 1. This is Avengers Infinity War Part 2, titled Endgame. The title is actually mentioned, like I told my girlfriend the other day, when I was watching, on my big TV the other day, I was watching Netflix, Avengers Age of Ultron. He mentioned the title of the film in that film, where Iron Man said to Captain America, that is the end game. He was like, that up there, that's the end game. So yeah, so go watch Avengers Age of Ultron. You can hear Iron Man say, that up there is Avengers Endgame. I mean, not Avengers Endgame. He says that up there is the Endgame. Anyway, so let's carry on. So, I think visually, it's like stunning and it's a gripping film. It grips you. But, I'm gonna have to watch it. This first time I watched it, by the way, in 4DX Cinema. So, I think that it was gripping. It did feel like I was part of the action stuff, but some of the effects on the seats, like, caught me off guard because I was a bit distracted with the 4DX seats moving and stuff. There was snow, there was like wind coming back on my hair. My girlfriend was saying, no, it wet me, no. My friends going, no. Well, no one going, no, but they was like, oh no, what is this? There was like water thrown in our faces. But yeah, it was an overall good film. Better than Infinity War 1. I give it a strong 9 out of 10. I'm not going to give it 10 out of 10, because if I gave it 10 out of 10, it'll be winning all the awards. So I'll give it a strong 9 out of 10, visually stunning. It had a lot of stuff that got resolved, like from Captain America 1, like what happened to Red Skull. In this film, Red Skull came back again, like you saw in Infinity War 1. He was the guy guarding, he's basically become like a death character. He's the guy guarding the Soul Stone. In this film, he's guarding the stone again. And he tells Black Widow and Hawkeye with his new persona running. That's pretty cool. He has that new persona running. That one of them has to sacrifice themselves in order to get the Soul Stone, just like they did with Infinity War with Gamora and Thanos, where Thanos just like grabbed Gamora and chucked her, and he managed to get the Soul Stone because he cared deeply enough about her. But anyway, in this take, unfortunately, Black Widow sacrificed herself and she's gone. She's dead.
You should be saying spoilers.
No, I said at the start, spoilers. By the way, my girlfriend just cutely said, don't spoil, you should be saying spoilers. But I did say at the start, guys, this is spoilers. This is the review. If you haven't seen it, by the way, today's Monday, right? No, today's Monday, but today, apparently today, yeah? Or yesterday was a day, like, you're allowed to spoil everything. all over the internet. Anyway, about Avengers. So yeah, the film, the film was fantastic. It delivered on a lot of accounts. But let's just get back to the Black Widow point. At the end of the film, unfortunately, not Captain America, Iron Man sacrificed himself for the Infinity Gauntlet, and he killed himself. He did the click. What's it called? The end shot. What's it called? The thing, the Thanos click. Anyway, so Iron Man did that, and unfortunately it was too strong for Iron Man, Tony Stark, so unfortunately he passed away. And Pepper Potts at the end said, "It's okay, you can rest now, at last." And that was quite sweet. But at least he left a daughter behind. It's a shame he didn't leave her son behind. But anyway, yeah, Captain America is old. And let's talk about Iron Man. The point about Iron Man and Black Widow I want to say is that Iron Man got a full funeral. He sacrificed himself just like Black Widow. But Black Widow, she didn't get nothing at all. So, what's up with that, Marvel? Russos? What's up with that? She didn't get no funeral, and she sacrificed herself for the Soul Stone. And Hawkeye didn't tell no one. Clint Barton didn't tell no one. Ronan, he didn't tell no one that Black Widow, I don't know what happened there, but Black Widow never got no funeral, so maybe she's still alive somehow. But I think the real hero of the film, I think it has to be Ant-Man. Because if you guys saw Ant-Man 2 at the end, he went into the tunnel thingamajiggy. What was that, the Quantum Zone? I don't know what kind of zone it is. Maybe the Twilight Zone. But if he didn't get stuck there, that means... No, if he wasn't there, he wouldn't have came back and told the Avengers, oh, we can time travel all the way back to the Avengers 1 and 2 and 3 or whatever. And 4 too. And we can get the Infinity Stones before Thanos gets them in the past. So if it wasn't for Ant-Man, big up Ant-Man, one of my favourite superheroes. If it wasn't for Ant-Man, the Avengers, that's it. They would have just carried on living without people, without the Black Panther and half of Wakanda and half of the population of New York. Or Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. But yeah, Ant-Man is probably the main hero of that film. And Ant-Man, Captain America. And I have to say, one point in the film that I really liked is where Captain America finally picked up Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, or Mjolnir. He finally picked up, and when we picked it up, people behind me were like, yeah! I was like, yeah, as well. I was like, oh, he picked up the hammer. I was telling my girlfriend, oh, look, Captain America picked up the hammer, he's worthy. She's like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, that was fun. He finally picked up the hammer. That was one of the most exciting parts of the film, don't you think?
Christian, why didn't you remind me about the brownies?
Oh, brownies, go, brownies. My girlfriend's making brownies. So, there she goes.
Remind me, Christian, they're going to be burnt.
Oh, they're not going to be burnt. So, yeah, guys. So, Avengers Endgame was a really good film. 9 out of 10. A lot of spoilers in this video. Unfortunately, Captain America goes back in time. He has to put the Infinity Gems back. He has to give it back to that bald lady from the bald lady from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Tilda Swinton, the actress. Yeah, and then he has to give it back to Natalie Portman. He has to give the Time Stone back to, is that Loki? I don't know, Hydra. So he has to go back in time, but because he's always wanted to be with his love of his life, Peggy Carter, he stays in the past. So when he comes back, he doesn't come back. No, he stays in the past. So that means he grows old. So when we see Captain America in the end of the film, he's an old man. And this is the thing that's coming up next. Another spoiler, guys. Is that what pissed me off is that in the comic books, Captain America gets killed, or the new Captain America becomes Bucky Barnes, aka he's Robin partner. He's partner, he's psychic. Bucky Barnes, aka Winter Soldier, becomes Captain America in the comic books. But in this film, no. The Russo said, no, we're not having that. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. We're going to have the third Captain America in the comic book, which is the Falcon, which is, what's his name? Yeah, the Falcon. I don't know his real name, I forgot. But yeah, the Falcon becomes Captain America at the end of this film. Captain America gives his shield to the Falcon, so the torch gets passed down to the Falcon to become Captain America. Now, if you read the original comic books, where the Falcon becomes Captain America, it's pretty interesting because the Falcon can fly and he carries a shield around, so that's going to be a pretty cool film that we get to watch in the future, hopefully. But I want to know what the hell's going to happen to the Winter Soldier, and why isn't he the second Captain America? I mean, what the hell? He should be the second Captain America, you know? But maybe the actor didn't want to be Captain America, or maybe Winter Soldier thought he wasn't worthy enough to pick up the shield, or he has a lot of, you know, I think Winter Soldier might think he can still become brainwashed, or he's not worthy enough to pick up the Captain America shield. So that's why they gave it to the Falcon. But I like that it's sweet that Captain America won't come back again unless they do like a Disney Plus special, or Netflix stuff, or a short film. But I like that Captain America stayed in the past with Peggy Carter to grow old with her, because that's all he wanted. He wanted a normal life. He wanted to marry her, have kids with her, have a blessed life, love her, go to church on a Sunday, become a Christian, whatever. Praise the Lord, Captain America. I think Captain America is a Christian, isn't he? Anyway, but yeah, he stayed in the past with Peggy Carter. That's quite cute. And yeah, so that's why at the end of the film, Captain America grows old. So yeah, that's quite cute. And he passes the torch to Captain America shield, which looks brand new all of a sudden, to the Falcon. So he's now the new Captain America, the Falcon. Don't know what the hell Bucky Barnes is gonna do. Is he gonna become like the new Falcon? Anyway, so a lot of stuff happening. The film has a good start, middle, and end. I have to admit the start was quite slow. The way it began with not Bucky Barnes, Clint Barton, and his daughter's like doing the arrow. I can't even talk sometimes. Sorry guys. What's it called? The slingshot, not the slingshot. No, they're practicing the arrow thing, bow and arrow shots. And then all of a sudden, his children and his wife and his dog, I think, just disappear. So that scene at the start of the film takes place during Infinity War then. And then after that, he gets so angry, he becomes Ronin later, and we find him in Japan, sort of. And he's facing off against a character that is quite familiar. And I think that character that he's facing off is the one that appeared in the Wolverine film, the standalone film. Not the Logan one with X-23, the previous one, the one that's called The Wolverine. And that character, I'm pretty sure that's the same character that appeared in the Wolverine, the Japanese character. I think he's meant to be the Silver Samurai. I think, not Silver Samurai, some other character that the Wolverine kills. Yeah, so yeah, that's interesting. I might have to find out. I'm gonna have to find out after this video. And yeah, the start of the film was quite slow, but then it began, quick little action scene. The great thing, guys, is that all the characters are back now. Spider-Man's back, Doctor Strange's back. Even Howard the Duck at the end came back to like fight all the monsters, all the Thanos minions. Even Ebony Claw's back, all the other minions are back. Black Widow's not back. The Vision wasn't back, so in Infinity War Part 1, they were repairing the Vision in Wakanda, so there's a chance we can see Vision back. And the news is that Disney Plus is going to create like a Wanda and Vision film, like little series special. So he should be back then. The Vision, Wanda going to be back. Wanda's back, Vision's back, the people in Wakanda are back, Black Panther was back in the house, Spider-Man was back, so no more crying for people, he's back. And it's quite sad again, because Spider-Man had to hug Iron Man this time, when Iron Man was dying. And so this time, it was a sad scene for Iron Man, Tony Stark, as he passed away. And at the end of the funeral of Iron Man, everyone was there, the Hulk, every Avenger, he had Nick Fury, Maria Hill, we had, I think some agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. were there, not sure, we had the kid that appeared in Iron Man 3, the little kid that was in that film, he was at the funeral. And we had who else?
Anything when I walked in, did you?
No, who else did we have at the funeral? We had Nick Fury. He didn't say nothing, just stood like, he was just standing at the back looking like Samuel Jackson. Anyway,
Brownies are done.
Captain, is it? Oh, brownies are done, guys, spoiler. Captain Marvel was there. What are you doing? So let's see what my girl thinks. What do you think about the Avengers Endgame? Any comments? Huh? She didn't like it. She gave it 6 out of 10.
Okay.
It was okay. What do you think about 4DX experience? The chairs moving in the snow. You like the snow, didn't you?
It was a bit like...
Do you like the snow? Because you know when the snow comes, you just like this. Woo! She liked the snow.
Operated, like, you know, just a bit of rock and jazz and stuff.
She said the 4DX. It's a bit of rock and jizz. I mean, sorry, chairs. Rock and chairs. Rocking chairs. I thought she said something else. Anyway, so yeah. Ow! Anyway, guys, yes, Avengers Endgame. a good start, boring start. I think for me it was a boring start. It got interesting when Hawkeye's children and wife disappeared. I was like, oh look, another interesting Tilda Swinton's character facing up with the Hulk. The fact that she was defending New York during Avengers 1 with the Chitauri army. That's quite interesting that she was like defending. She was in the Sanctum Sanctorum. If that's the right name, the Doctor Strange's house. She was defending. She was there at the Battle of New York. And it's quite interesting dialogue between her and the Hulk, Bruce Banner. So yeah, I think it's a lot. What we're going to see in the future probably is a lot of parallel universes and paradoxes and stuff. With that Back to the Future, I like the Back to the Future jokes. And every like time, like Ant-Man and these jokes. Remember he mentioned all the films. He mentioned all the time travel films: Time Cop, Back to the Future, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. No. And yeah, that was interesting, the time travel stuff. I like any film that features time travel. And as we know in Hollywood, they seem to add time travel stuff to any film. When they need to fix stuff, when they need to, like, you know, that's my girlfriend about what she's doing. When they need to fix stuff and fix a franchise or bring back characters that are dead, what do? Let's put the time travel in it. Let's put the time travel stuff in it. So yeah, that was quite interesting, the time travel. Even Ant-Man, no, not Ant-Man, even the Wasp came back. And Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, Michael Douglas came back. Janet Van Dyne came back, the original Wasp came back. At the end, Iron Man's funeral, she was there. They didn't say nothing. We had a scene where Captain America and Iron Man went back in time. In 90s, 70s, I think 1970s, 1940s. And we had the original Hank Pym, Michael Douglas, as a scientist. And so we had like a younger version of Michael Douglas with his long wavy hair. That was interesting. And if you saw in that scene in his lab, he had the original Ant-Man helmet with the like, antennas and big giant like bowl of a helmet. That was quite interesting. Other stuff that let me just think about. There's a couple of stuff that pissed me off. I already told you at the start. The Black Widow not having a funeral, no mention. There was a mention at the end by the Hulk, but is she gonna come back or not? Vision, he's not even finished. The fact that we started the film at get-go, my girlfriend, we were both like at the start, we were like, what? They killed Thanos at the start of the film. Do you remember that? Jade, they killed Thanos at the start of the film. We were like, what? So yeah, they killed Thanos, guys. Spoiler, too late, already said it. If you're watching this, you're spoiling the whole film for yourself.
Need some paper cushions.
Yeah, they killed Thanos right at the start of the film. Because Thanos was done with his job. He killed half of the population of the universe. He was done with it. So he just wanted to rest now. It's like, oh, I need to rest. He's like, I need to rest now. I've accomplished my mission. So the Avengers find him again. Thanks to, was it Karen Gillian's character? What's her name? The robot lady. Oh, I don't know. The one from Guardians of the Galaxy. The one that's Gamora's sister. So yeah. They find him again thanks to her. And Thor finally cuts Thanos' head off, and that head just drops to the floor. And the audience was like, he's dead. That was easy. He didn't put up a fight. He never even fought back, because I guess he finished his story, he finished his mission, what he wanted to do. So he's like, I can't even bother, just kill me already. And then the Avengers found out that Thanos destroyed all the Infinity Stones, so they couldn't fix everything. They couldn't bring back Spider-Man and Black Panther and all the Wakandians and everyone else. And Hope. Anyway, but the good thing is Ant-Man came back. He got out of the van. And they time travelled through Avengers 1, Avengers 2. I think Captain America Civil War, is it? Thor 2. Dark World. Yeah. It's an overall good film. The 4DX cinema added to it. I just wish we booked it earlier so we didn't have to sit right at the front. Because the 3D looked a bit blurry sometimes at the bump. So next time maybe 5 rows back, or at least 3 rows back. But yeah, it had water, it had air, it had snow. So there was a scene at the start, in the middle, where we saw Ronin, aka Hawkeye, aka Clinton Barton, with his new persona in Japan. And it was raining there. So it was raining in the screen for us as well. Well, not really raining, just water thrown at our faces. Yeah. It had snow when there was a snow part in the film. It had snow. And oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about is Professor Hulk. I really like Professor Hulk. I know a lot of people seen videos of people didn't like Professor Hulk, but they have a point because they introduced Professor Hulk, but at the end of the film, he was injured for using the Thanos glove, the Infinity Gauntlet, bringing everyone back. He injured his arm, but at the end, he never hulked out. He never became like a raging monster, a raging strength, you know, of a Herculean strength, you know, super strong Hulk. He never came back to that. He just continued to be Professor Hulk, and you never saw his rage come back at the end of the film. At the end of the film, it was really exciting. It was really exciting because the chairs were moving violently. Because at the end of the film, everyone came back: Black Panther, Doctor Strange, everyone from the Doctor Strange film. Who else? Apart from Tilda Swinton, because she was dead. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Who else? Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris Pratt came back. What's his character called? Star-Lord came back. Batista came back with his power bomb. Drax came back. Raccoon came back. Groot came back. He's his teenage self. That was exciting. Who else came back? Scarlet Witch came back. War Machine came back. The Falcon. Everyone came back. Spider-Man came back at the end of the film. Even Thanos' entire army came back from Avengers 1. What's it called? The Chitauri army. And Ebony Maw came back, and the other dastardly dudes, evil villains. So yeah, overall, the film was fun. It satisfied me, and I'm gonna see it again, probably in IMAX. Really told my friend Andrew, was like, "Oh, you want to see it in IMAX?" He actually said it to me. I was like, "Yeah, I want to see it in IMAX. Why not?" Let me ask my girlfriend. She wants to see it in IMAX. Do you want to see it in IMAX again? No, she'll see it. I'll see it again though. I'll definitely see it again this time without no removing chairs and stuff. But yeah, the film was fantastic. Great middle, great end. So first 10 minutes of the film quite boring. The first 5 minutes quite boring. But then as soon as Clint Barton's family disappeared and dead, I was like, yeah, his family's dead. Now he's rocking. And then when he changed to run his persona, that was exciting. And then when we found out they had to travel back in time, that was quite exciting. Any film that features back in time stuff, time travel stuff, I'm sold. Paradoxes and time travel shit, I'm in there. But yeah, it's a really good film. Thanos at the end really got defeated by Wanda Maximoff. He got defeated by the Scarlet Witch because of her power, her red power. Yeah. And what else do I want to talk about? The graphics, the visuals are great. My favorite parts were the Ant-Man stuff. Ant-Man, Spider-Man was funny. Black Panther again doesn't really have that many lines in the film. I'm so glad that they fixed the whole Captain Marvel the Captain Marvel part, the character, because they got rid of her hair, like the comic book version. She had short hair, and originally they had planned that she was going to kill Thanos, but they said like no, because a lot of people didn't like her character. Like no, we're not having to kill Thanos. Iron Man, maybe Thor, they're going to kill Thanos, and that's it. Or even Wanda, even Scarlet Witch had a good go at Thanos. Spider-Man, I thought Spider-Man was going to die again, but no. There was no credit scene, by the way, guys. There was no credits at the end. Nothing. I remember when we were watching it, I said a little joke. It's like, oh, this film was shit. People were laughing behind us. But no, it wasn't shit. It was a really good film. 9 out of 10. I'll probably never give a Marvel film 10 out of 10. Or any film I ever watched 10 out of 10. But yeah, 9 out of 10 film.
No.
Really fun. Yeah, definitely 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 film. Really funny characters. They all work really good with each other. Good banter. And yeah. The least favorite character for me is still, I think, Black Widow. Yeah, I think Black Widow. I'm not sure. Not Black. Yeah, Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson's character. It's not interesting. Huh? Alright, calm down. So yeah, Black Widow was the least interesting character for me. The most interesting thing she's ever done is when she calmed down the Hulk at Age of Ultron, or in this film when she sacrificed herself. Yeah, when she killed herself, or when in the first film when she was getting attacked by the Hulk. That's it. Just 3 main parts of a character. That's it. Other than that, she's just like a fighting machine. Yes, Assassin's Creed or whatever. Second least favorite character is probably Hawkeye, but in this one he's really good. I like Hawkeye in this film as Ronin. It's really good. Yeah, do it. But yeah, I just want to leave it. Go watch the film, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It's 24 minutes so far. Wow, really good film. The Russo brothers have delivered for me and Marvel fans. It's like this film for me. Last point on the review is like this film's like a fan service film. It's like they delivered everything that the fans wanted. They wanted Professor Hulk. They did want Hulk to Hulk out at the end, but they didn't give that. They wanted Ant-Man. They wanted time travel. They wanted to bring back Spider-Man. They wanted to kill Thanos. They did it. They wanted to bring back Doctor Strange. They wanted to include other characters. They include other characters in the background. Even Valkyrie, and guess who's back? A lot of fans were asking, what happened to Valkyrie in Infinity War 1? What happened to them? What happened to Valkyrie, the rock monster, which I forget? Meek and who? Oh, I forgot what his name. Taika Waititi plays him, the actor who directed Thor Ragnarok. But yeah, he's back. And there's a funny scene in the film where we find out that Thor, 5 years later after Infinity War, after the snap, well, that's what it's called. It's called the Thanos snap. After the snap, we find out that the Hulk's in New Asgard, and he's like fat, he's got a bloat belly, he's not lifting weights anymore, and he's just playing Fortnite. So yeah, that's pretty funny. There were Thor in this film, is pretty funny. And another point I want to say is, Valkyrie's back, Meek and Groot's back, Rocket Raccoon, the other monster's back. Forget the name of that monster, that was really popular for Ragnarok, I forgot. Yeah. Overall, really good film. 9 out of 10. Strong film. I want to see it again in IMAX. One of the biggest screens in the world, Waterloo IMAX. Right here in London. Yeah, go check out the film. Thanks for checking out this review. Sorry for the spoilers. Unfortunately, no more Captain America. No more Iron Man. Iron Man's dead. Captain America's old. Black Widow's dead. Vision might come back. Black Panther's back. So Black Lives do matter. Anyway, so what else? That's it, really. It's a great film. I enjoyed it. Even my friend left and me enjoyed it more than my girl. My girlfriend wouldn't enjoy it that much. There was so much action, story-driven characters in this film. I can't keep up with every character. I like the Star-Lord came back. It's one of her characters. But Gamora. Fortunately, Gamora from the past is dead, but the Gamora from the future is dead. But they brought back Gamora from the past. So she's she's not part of Guardians of the Galaxy all of a sudden anymore, and she doesn't recognize Chris Pratt's character, Star-Lord. So yeah, so I do like the fact that they switched. What did they switch? Oh no, they brought back the Red Skull. Red Skull back. He's back. Captain America. That's it. That's all I have to say, guys. Before I ramble on for another half an hour, 1 hour. But yeah, go see the film Avengers. It's one of the best films I've seen from Marvel, definitely. Captain America: Winter Soldier is great as well, and Infinity War Part 1. So it definitely beats Avengers 1 and 2. Avengers 1 was great when I saw it. It's like, finally, they're all together again. By the way, guys, just remembered something before I go. There's a part in the film where they travel back in time to Avengers 1, and they go back to pick up, I think, the Soul Stone. Not the Soul Stone, I think the Time Stone. Or whatever. The cube. Basically the cube. And Iron Man drops it, and it lands on past Loki. We know Loki's dead from Infinity War Part 1. He's dead, but this is taking place in the past. He picks up the cube that Iron Man accidentally drops, and he uses it to transport himself to somewhere. So all I have to say is Loki's alive. That's right. Loki's definitely alive, guys. He's alive because he transports himself in the past to somewhere else. So all we have to say is Loki's alive. Mystery about Black Widow. If Captain America returned the Soul Stone, so Black Widow should be alive again. And the Vision is still appearing him, so he's alive. But Iron Man, he's dead. Pretty much dead. And Captain America's old. He stayed with his beloved one. His love of his life, Peggy Carter. So that's quite sweet. And he passed the torch to Falcon. So overall, the film's great, fantastic. Go see it. Running. A lot of characters in this film. Even characters in the background. A lot of people return. But yeah, go see it, guys. 9 out of 10 film. Thanks for joining me. Uninspired Champion. Long ass review. A lot of spoilers. But let's just say, you know what? Loki's alive. He's definitely alive. Loki's alive. Bye bye, guys. See you next time. But maybe another review. Might do another video about Avengers. Let me know what you think about this. Take care now. Bye.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I like this one.